You talk about like surprise and delight on the show with your guests. When was the last time you were surprised and delighted?
Last night, and also this morning, but last night when I went back to my hotel, there was this sweet card from my kids and my husband saying, "We're so proud of you, Mama, and congrats on the show," and with flowers. And I just thought, okay, here we go. And I felt so loved. So that he had planned it in advance to make sure it was there when I got to my hotel room. It was really sweet.
Okay, what's your favorite thing that you see in your kids that you go, oh, that's their dad? Like,
oh, some of the words that they still say with a British accent. So they'll say zebra. And what else do they say? They have these little moments where it comes out, because they have very American accents, but they say words that are just like him, and I think it's adorable. Zebra's a good one.
Zebra, I love it. You talk about like surprise and delight on the show with your guests. When was the last time you were surprised and delighted?
Last night, and also this morning, but last night when I went back to my hotel, there was this sweet card from my kids and my husband saying, "We're so proud of you, Mama, and congrats on the show," and with flowers. And I just thought, okay, here we go. And I felt so loved. So that he had planned it in advance to make sure it was there when I got to my hotel room. It was really sweet.
Okay, what's your favorite thing that you see in your kids that you go, oh, that's their dad? Like,
oh, some of the words that they still say with a British accent. So they'll say zebra. And what else do they say? They have these little moments where it comes out, because they have very American accents, but they say words that are just like him, and I think it's adorable. Zebra's a good one.
Zebra, I love it.
The stage lights were dim, casting a soft, almost magical glow over the entire studio. The atmosphere was thick with anticipation, as if everyone in the room could sense that something extraordinary was about to happen. Our band played their catchy intro music, a melody that had become synonymous with excitement and surprise. Each note seemed to build the suspense, making the audience lean forward in their seats, eager for what was to come. I bounced in my seat, eager to welcome my next guest. My heart raced with a mix of nerves and excitement. The energy in the room was palpable, and I could see the same eagerness reflected in the faces of the audience members around me. But even I wasn't prepared for the wave of energy that took over our studio. The crowd's enthusiasm was infectious, and it felt like the entire room was buzzing with electricity. The doors opened, and there she was. The moment felt surreal, almost like a scene from a movie. The anticipation had reached its peak, and the reveal was nothing short of spectacular. Meghan Markle, radiant and glowing, graced us with her presence. She walked with such grace and poise, her smile lighting up the entire room. It was a moment that none of us would ever forget. The audience erupted, cheers echoing through the room. It was electric. Meghan's smile was infectious, and it seemed to spread like wildfire, making everyone in the studio beam with joy. Her eyes sparkled with warmth, a genuine kindness that made everyone feel instantly at ease. It was clear that she had a special presence, one that could captivate and charm effortlessly. She radiated a genuine joy that was impossible to miss. Her happiness was contagious, and it felt like the entire room was basking in her glow. As she approached, we embraced warmly. It was a hug that conveyed mutual respect and admiration, a moment of connection that felt deeply personal despite the crowd watching. Right then, I knew this conversation would be special. There was a sense of shared understanding and excitement, and I couldn't wait to dive into the stories and insights she had to share with us. Please welcome everyone, Meghan Sussex, I announced, wanting to honor the woman she is today. This wasn't about titles or protocols. This was about recognizing someone who had bravely forged her own path. The audience roared with approval. It was a powerful moment of respect and recognition. Meghan, visibly touched by the gesture, settled onto the couch across from me. It felt like two friends catching up, ready for a heartfelt chat. Meghan was an open book. She never shied away from sharing her experiences, whether they were moments of joy or times of struggle. Her openness was refreshing in a world where public figures often hide behind a facade. She spoke candidly about her life, her journey, and the challenges she'd faced. From her early days as an actress to her transition into royal life, Meghan's story was one of perseverance and determination. She didn't just talk about the highs, but also the lows, the moments that tested her strength and resolve. There was a strength and resilience in her words that I found incredibly inspiring. Her ability to rise above adversity and continue to fight for what she believes in was truly remarkable. Meghan's journey was not just about personal growth but also about using her experiences to inspire others. She talked about motherhood, her face lighting up as she shared adorable anecdotes about her children. Her love for her family was evident, and it was clear that being a mother brought her immense joy. She spoke about the challenges of balancing public life with private responsibilities, and how her children were her greatest source of strength. Meghan spoke about finding her voice, using her platform to advocate for causes close to her heart. Her passion was contagious. She discussed her work in areas like gender equality, mental health, and social justice, emphasizing the importance of using one's influence for good. Her dedication to these causes was unwavering. It was a side of her we don't always get to see, the woman behind the headlines, strong, compassionate, and determined to make a difference. Meghan's story is a testament to the power of resilience and the impact one person can have when they choose to use their voice for positive change. Our conversation flowed effortlessly, like a river meandering through a lush valley. Each word, each laugh, and each tear felt like a thread weaving us closer together. We laughed heartily, shared stories that spanned the spectrum of human experience, and there were even a few tears of both joy and sorrow. It was a tapestry of emotions, each one adding depth to our connection. Meghan's humor was refreshing, her laughter echoing through the studio like a melody that lightened the atmosphere. Her genuine smile and infectious laughter were a testament to her authenticity. It was a poignant reminder that beneath the public persona, she's just a woman, navigating life's ups and downs like the rest of us. The audience was captivated, hanging on to her every word, feeling her vulnerability and strength. You could feel their energy, their connection with Meghan's honesty and vulnerability. It was as if her words were a bridge, connecting hearts and minds across the room. It was a beautiful reminder of the power of human connection, of shared experiences that transcend boundaries and bring us together. In those moments, we were not just an audience and a speaker, we were a community, united by our shared humanity. As our time together drew to a close, I felt a pang of sadness. Our conversation felt like catching up with an old friend, filled with warmth, laughter, and genuine connection. Meghan rose from her seat, her smile as radiant as when she first arrived. We hugged goodbye and she gracefully exited the stage, leaving a wave of warmth and inspiration in her wake. It was a truly special episode of the show, a testament to the power of authenticity, resilience, and finding your voice.